Hi, I'm Courtney.
And I'm Nate. Welcome to the Monopoly Couple YouTube channel. All right, what are we talking about today?
A little bit of a story time
Story time. All
and
right.
also a question
Okay.
that we don't actually get asked too often, but I thought it blended well together.
Yeah. The idea is, what do you do for special occasions? And this story is going to be about Courtney spending her birthday with her boyfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the question that we get asked sometimes is, well, what happens when you have an anniversary or a birthday or Christmas or a holiday or whatever?
Yeah.
And in the 3 years that we've had an open marriage, it hasn't really been an issue. Like,
No, we've had a few holidays or birthdays, anniversaries we spend together
yeah,
for us, our anniversary. But for example, like a birthday or, I don't know, St. Patrick's Day or another random holiday, New Year's
Valentine's Day.
Eve, whatever it may be, Valentine's Day, those, we don't have some sort of dedicated, idea of how they're going to play out. So
Yeah.
this is a story about how Courtney spent one of her birthdays, not with me.
No. So let's do a little backstory, which I always love to do.
Yes.
Would you say that you're a big birthday person?
I am not a big birthday person. So growing up, this was not it wasn't a big thing for us.
No.
So birthdays are a day to, have some cake and maybe have some friends over at most. And that was about it. Congratulations, you're now a year older on
Yes.
the calendar.
How are birthdays in my family celebrated?
They're a huge deal. They're a big deal.
Yes. So my mom and my sister flew over for my 40th from the States,
Mhm.
and we spent it together up in Frankfurt. And that was a point of contention for many years in our marriage because I wanted birthdays to be a big deal, and Nate did not make them a big deal.
No.
So that was not fun. But over the years, I've just kind of been like, hey, he's allowed to feel how he wants to feel about birthdays or any other holidays, and I'm allowed to feel how I want to feel about birthdays.
Yeah.
So like 2 years ago, when I had a boyfriend, we would see each other every 2 to 3 weeks. And my birthday fell. So my birthday's in December. It's like a week before Christmas. And then there's New Year's. And then it's our anniversary. So it's a kind of a crazy time to try to plan when you have a long distance relationship. And so if I wasn't going to see him for that weekend that my birthday happened to fall on, it would have been like 3 weeks at least.
Or more. Yeah.
Before I saw him again. And so Nate suggested, hey, why don't you go and spend your birthday with your boyfriend? And some people were like shocked by that because why would you not want to spend your birthday with your husband and your children? And
yeah, I think a lot of people felt that way because it was very out of the ordinary to, have this special day marked by you not being with your family.
mm-hmm.
So
yeah, well, we're out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
This marriage is out of the ordinary.
In many ways.
Yes. So why did you suggest it?
I suggested it because it is important to you, and it's just not something I struggle to do big, extravagant birthday things. It's just not how I work, not how I grew up, and I still struggle with it. And the partner that Courtney had at the time was, I would say, better. I don't know if you want to say it that way, at sort of more romantic gestures and, doing things that were more individualized and sort of try to make it more special. And some of that is the newness of being in a relationship and whatever else it may be. But I suggested because I thought it would mean a lot to Courtney, and that we did have this next month where we were going to be together doing other celebrations and between Christmas and New Year's and our anniversary. And so I thought it was a great time just to do something different and exciting and special for her. So
yeah, and actually the way it worked out was my actual birthday was a Sunday, and so I spent the weekend, it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday with him. I took the train back, so I was home for dinner for my birthday Sunday night. And so we had sushi and cake and everything. And I got to spend the evening with the kids and with Nate. So for me, it felt like the best of both worlds because I had both people in my life that I loved spending time with and cared about. And that was wonderful for me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how would you recommend if people are wondering about that? Like, how would you split up holidays or special occasions, or how would you consider, like, what would be the discussion like if, it wasn't similar to what we just did?
Yeah, I think it depends on the meaning. So, for example, like that same boyfriend didn't celebrate Christmas. Like he was Muslim, so that wasn't a issue. He just had other things to do, and it wasn't like he expected me to come and see his family and spend the holidays with him. So I think it depends on the cultural backgrounds of the people that are in the relationship, and then knowing the things that are super important. And this was actually one of the questions that we had gotten from one of our audience members about what happens if you have like your 25th wedding anniversary between the two of you, and then your other partner of like 7 years gets like a lifetime achievement award. What are you going to do? And what did we both agreed to the same thing, but I asked Nate his opinion on it first.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you choose the time and place that is most important to you and each other. So, but you also can compromise, right? And so something like a 25th wedding anniversary is very important, or it may not be important to some people. And so you decide what's important to you. And if, for us, the anniversary could be celebrated maybe not necessarily on the day, maybe it's a weekend, or it's a cruise you go on, like in 2 months or whatever that works out. And that Lifetime Achievement Award is celebrated and given on one night, and that's it. That you may actually choose to be with your other partner, that long-term other partner, and celebrate that one amazing evening, that one great night, and then you do your celebration for your anniversary at a later date.
Yeah. It's the issue that I see is what people make it mean when you're not celebrating on that exact day. It's like, oh, well, you really love this person more, or you're prioritizing more. And for us, we just don't see it that way. We are way too practical for that. Nate will be like, yeah, it makes more sense for you because your birthday falls on a weekend and those are big deals to you. So like, go have fun, like go enjoy that. And like, we rarely celebrate our anniversary on its actual day.
Right.
We usually celebrate. We've had to celebrate it a month before because of residency rotations, or you were traveling, or
deployments, or something else.
So like, we've gotten used to being flexible on that, and we just see the day as a day, and it's really more of the spirit of dedicating intentional time to honoring whatever that is.
Yeah.
So we're secure enough in our relationship that we don't make it mean that he loves me less because he encouraged me to go spend it with my boyfriend, or that I wanted to go spend it with my boyfriend. And our kids don't care about our birthdays. They just want an excuse to go out to like have dinner and birthday cake. They're not like, nothing else is happening for them.
Don't care what day it is.
They do not care.
Comes, that's
exactly.
All they care about. So,
yeah. So I would say, if that is a position that you're in, to have a conversation and to try to identify, what am I making this mean? Or am I feeling insecure that like I don't matter as much because my partner wants to spend it here, or they're feeling insecure about not feeling like a priority, and also letting them feel that way. It is okay for them to feel discomfort or frustrated or disappointed. It doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It's normal to have a myriad of reactions to this situation.
Yeah, agreed. All right. Anything else?
Like and subscribe. Have you subscribed? We would love it if you subscribed and told your friends.
Takes no effort. Just click the button to subscribe.
Boop.
And we appreciate everyone. Continue to follow the channel. And as we grow, thank you for joining us. So, and as we always say,
can't stop, won't stop.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.